from the very basics. I had no grammar knowledge, I had no vocabulary, I didn't know the styles of English, I didn't have proper accent. My English was very much influenced by Tamil. I won't be able to make an entire sentence in English.
Yeah,
There
I
will be
can
few
understand.
Tamil words. So I had only one rule. If they laugh at me, I'll never forget that mistake and I will never make the mistake again.
Yes,
So whenever they laugh at me, I get very embarrassed and very ashamed, but I'll never make that mistake again. And one day my teacher told me, one of my professors, she told me that this classmates, after 3 years, you won't see anyone. Let them laugh at you. Let them make fun of you. You keep talking because the English that you learn will stay with you, but none of these people will be with you. They will forget you.
yes.
Hi,
I
am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Hi, my name is Srivarshini. I'll be your tutor for today.
Yeah, nice to
Uh,
meet you.
your thank you. Your camera is switched off. Is that it? I can't see you. I'm not able to see you. Can you switch
Can you
on your
see me?
camera, please? No,
Now you can see me?
no. Can you try rejoining? That
Okay.
usually works. Yeah. You need to switch on. Hi. I can see you again. So can you please introduce yourself? I think this is our first session together.
Yes, yes. My name is English Nayak. I'm from Odisha.
Okay, and your name is English Nayak.
Yes,
That's a very new, interesting name, Nayak. Uh,
thank you.
what is the story behind the name? I'm very curious now.
Yes, when I was a kid, I was starting to talk. Nobody cannot understand. Nobody could not understand my talk. So my father named me English.
Oh, that's a very interesting story. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from Odisha.
Orissa. Okay, 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 okay. And tell me more about you, what you have studied, what you're doing right now. Where
I
are
am
you?
doing tutoring at my home, and also I am doing sewing.
You're tutoring what exactly?
To kids.
Oh, you're tutoring to kids, students of school.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And what have you studied? Are you still studying?
Uh,
You look very young. Are you still studying?
I have completed my graduation.
Oh, you've completed your graduation, but you look very young. You look like a teenage person. That's nice. I have okay. I'll introduce myself. My name is Srivarshini. I'm an assistant professor of English literature. I've completed my master's in English literature, and currently I'm doing my PhD. I work as a professor in daytime, and I'm also a part-time content creator. Content writer. I am a freelance English tutor and spoken English trainer, and I think that's it about me. I'm from Tamil Nadu, Chennai. I am currently at my native place, which is Trichy, but I usually reside in Chennai. I work as a content writer there, and I am 25 years old, and that's it. I think that's it about me. Without going
Yes.
into very personal issues about me, this is the gist of who I am.
So you are so
So,
busy.
what?
So you are so busy person.
I am a busy person. Yes, I actually enjoy teaching. That's why I'm here. But for a living, I'm doing content writing. I work as a part-time assistant professor because while you are doing your PhD, we are not allowed to work as a full-time professor. Since I got scholarship for PhD, I'm not allowed to work at all. So this content writing thing is a freelance project that I'll be working on, and English training is just like a hobby of mine. I love teaching, so I cannot, I don't know, none of my day goes by without me trying to teach someone something. So this is English Yari is literally my passion project that whenever I want to teach, I come to English Yari. So yeah,
So you are so
I
enjoying with teaching.
yeah, I enjoy English speaking. I enjoy practicing with people, meeting new people, people I can help, people I can, I don't know, I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm changing their lives, but a little bit of improvement or little bit of
Yeah,
change, if I can help it, I'll feel very happy about it.
yes, yes, that's the best thing, helping people.
Yeah, that actually English, I've been with English Yari for 2.5 years now. I've been with English Yari before the website ever came, when it was a very in the starting stage where we were taking classes in Google Meet and Zoom. And English Yari has grown so much. So I've been trying to keep in track with that, but there are few days where I'm not able to take up the sessions. I'm not able to take up the classes. I do feel guilty about it, but I am juggling a lot of things right now. I'm studying, I'm teaching, I'm writing. I'm also like, I live alone, so I have to cook for myself, clean after myself. I have to do everything by myself. That is also very lonely. So I
You are
try
not
to go
living
by.
with your family.
Right now, I am visiting my parents because of Diwali. I came back home for Diwali, but I'll be going back to my city soon. Probably this Friday.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you live with your parents?
yes, yes,
Okay. I know this question might be a little annoying, but how should I call you? Should I call you English or should I call you Nayak? Or is there a friendly name
yes.
that I can?
You can call me English. Everyone is calling.
Okay, I'll call you English. It is very, very new to me. I've never called anyone English. It's a very unique name. I'm assuming you'll get Instagram and Twitter handles very easily. Even your Gmail must be very easily given. Your name is extremely unique, right?
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I am a
Has other
YouTuber.
tutors, yeah, other tutors told you that your name is very unique?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because most of my students are females, and mostly because assigns people who are very shy girl students who are not comfortable with male tutors, because assigns them to me, and most of the time they don't give their real names, so they'll
Yes.
just give a short form of their name. So when I saw your name, I thought you were one of the people who were very shy and very hesitant to give their name. So you just named yourself English Nayak. But now that I know that it's your
No,
real name and you're using it for your real life and it's your real name, that's very interesting.
thank you, thank you. In my past, I was like this. I was so hesitating with my name because everyone is teasing, comments, too much comments, jokes. So I was so hesitating with my name. Then I said, no, I will changing this. It's not my fault. So I said, okay, I will. I was in Cambly, Clapingo. Now I'm in Englishyaari. So everywhere I share my name in English. That's my reality. That's my truth. So I cannot change it.
That is amazing, English. That is very empowering. You have to, I mean, it's part of us growing in teenage. We are very ashamed of ourselves. We are ashamed of our name,
Yes,
our
yes,
culture, our identity, our taste in music, our taste in movies, our parents, their occupation, our own dreams. We are very ashamed and insecure of it because of the world. But this early
yes,
20s
yes.
is the age where we try to accept ourselves, and we are trying to come in terms with who we are, and we accept it, and we derive great strength in that. So it's very empowering and quite riveting to see you accept your name. And I think it's a very unique, beautiful name. And I don't think it's your parents' fault for naming you like that. Because
Yeah, but
imagine,
everyone. Yeah, everyone says your name is English, then who is science your brother, who is mathematics your sister. So they are insulting me and with my family members. And that thing, I was not feeling good because of that, and insulting me and my family with myself. So I was so sad because of that.
Yeah, that is very understandable. I mean, people are horrible sometimes, especially when we are already insecure about something and when they keep poking it all the time, we feel bad. Uh,
Yes, yes,
but I
because
think,
for my name, yes,
yeah, your camera is stuck, Mike.
no, you cannot see me.
Your camera keeps stuck. I mean, is getting stuck now and then, but it's okay, I guess. I mean, as long as you can see me, I think it's fine. But also, just imagine if you start working on your English and you actually become an English tutor, then your name will be amazing for a tutor. Your name will be your
Thank
identity.
you.
Your name will be your visiting card. Because then you'll be like, I teach English and my name is English Nayak. Hi. That is amazing. That is very, very,
Thank you,
I
thank
don't
you.
know. It'll be like your identity. So don't be disheartened by your name. I think your name is beautiful and your parents named you with maybe a different plan, but you can always change the narrative. You can become an English tutor and you can introduce yourself saying, I'm a spoken English tutor and my name is English Nayak. That is
Thank you
that
for it.
sounds very nice in my head. I mean, the very sound of it is very nice. Introducing yourself with your name and just coming up with the profession that is related to your name is sounds very good in my ears. I am
Yeah,
sorry, I'm a little delusional.
some
Here കേൾക്കാൻ വന്നതേയില്ല. Hi English.
can see me.
Where did you go? What happened?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I can see you now. No, 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 I can't see you. You're still stuck. But
Oh,
what happened? Is your network bad?
I think.
Okay, okay. I mean, yeah, it's better now. I can see you. Can you wave
Yes,
for
yes,
me?
yes, yes.
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah. Sometimes your camera gets stuck and it has little movement, so I'm assuming you're not reacting. But then only when I hear your voice and your camera is not moving, I realize, okay, she's not moving, so the camera is stuck. It's not like she's not reacting. So yeah,
I
that
don't
is how it
know what
works.
is happening, but I can see you.
Okay, if you are comfortable with the class, I'm very okay with it. As long as you can see me, I think that's the point.
Yes, yes.
So tell me, why did you join English Yari? What is the goal for your English learning journey?
Yeah, my I love languages. I want to speak different languages, and also my name is English, but I don't know English, and we my mother tongue is Odia, so we are Odia medium, and also I'm living in a village, so I don't know too much English, and I was hating English so much. So in lectures, we are scolding because for it you don't know English, you are studying in college, but you don't know. So that was my so it's my ego, we can say.
Yeah, that has a good point. Are you from a regional background medium?
Yeah, I am a lower middle class.
Okay, I am also from my regional medium because I live in Tamil Nadu and I studied my entire schoolings in Tamil. And when I first started college, it was English literature. The entire course itself was English literature. And I come from a Tamil medium background. It was very difficult for me to pick up, and I was very insecure, underconfident, very feeling inferior all the time. I was very shy. I had stage fright. Uh, my my classmates are very nice. They didn't bully me, but they will laugh sometimes when I say the things wrong.
Yeah,
A good natured
yes,
laugh. I
it's
wouldn't
too
say
much
they
fun.
had bad intentions. I don't know. They weren't very harsh, but they will laugh. And in their
Yeah,
head,
laughing
probably it
is,
was funny.
yeah, it's
Maybe it
one
was
type
funny
of
for them.
joke, when
Yeah, when you don't know what you're saying and you're using the wrong words. I mean, imagine you knowing something very good and the other person doesn't know the basics of it. It'll automatically look a little funny for you. They'll feel like you don't
yes,
even
yes,
know this. This is a very small thing. You don't even
Yeah,
know this. So I don't know, in my early 20s, I was very stressed out because of not knowing English. And I put a lot of hard work into learning this language. And I realized that if I ever grow up to be an adult, late 20s or mid 20s, I'll be a person who will help other person learn something. Because I had teachers who were amazing in teaching me English. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my teachers who took the time, the effort, the patience. The patience is very important because English learning won't
yes,
happen
yes,
in one day. I took a solid 2 3 years to come where I'm here right now. And
yeah, I can,
even now when I'm teaching classes and there is like a huge number of students, and most of them are from Anglo Indian background, and sometimes I still get stuck. I still feel scared. Then I'll be like, it's okay to be scared, and it's okay to make mistakes as long as I'm doing
yes,
what I'm
yes,
doing. And if I make mistakes along the way, it's fine. At least I'm
yeah.
not
Mistake is a,
somewhere.
well, yes, yeah. Mistake
It's
is
not
a
like
part
I'm
of
not
life.
doing
Yeah,
anything. Yeah, doing mistakes while you're doing something is fine instead of not doing anything at all.
yeah.
So,
If you
and
want to be
if,
expert, then do mistake and learn from your mistake. That's the best thing.
yes, there is no learning curve without mistakes. Even if you start
Yes,
from the very basic, I started from the very basics. I had no grammar knowledge, I had no vocabulary, I didn't know the styles of English, I didn't have proper accent. My English was very much influenced by Tamil. I won't be able to make an entire sentence in English.
yeah,
There
I
will be
can
few
understand.
Tamil words because I wouldn't know the English word for that Tamil word.
Yes, yes, I
And
can understand. Even I
yeah,
was
so
starting from ABCD like a small boy, like a small child.
yeah, I had to learn vowels like a and an, where to use a, where to use an, and where to use the, where to use the. I don't know. It was a very long journey, but I'm very glad I did it.
Yeah,
And now
and
that
that
I look,
memory and that
yeah,
memory, it's the best part of life.
yeah, because now that I look back at it, I am very proud of myself for doing what I did. Even though it was very, very
Yeah,
ugly at that time. It was very difficult and ugly at that time. I was crying all the time. I felt like I would never make it. I would never talk English as much as my classmates did. Because they had educated parents, city life, city brought up, English medium school structure, and I didn't have that. I mean,
yeah,
my
that
parents are
thing
well off,
is
but
so much better. They your friends are city people. They know everything, culture, stylish, everything, but you don't know anything. And then when you will talk with them, when you will be with them, that's so difficult. They're
it
laughing, they're
it
joking.
it gives you an identity crisis. You no longer know what you are, and you feel very less. Like you're a very
Yes,
less
yeah,
person. You're very not up to the potential of your friends. And then you feel very inferior, like I'm not cut out to be here. I want to go back to my town. I don't want to be in the city. I am not fit for the
yes,
city
yes.
life. That's how I felt. I
Your
literally withdrew
confidence
from my
will be
college.
loose.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
can
literally
understand.
withdrew my from my college because I was scared of my classmates. They were not bullying, they were very nice people. But I felt scared. But and now I'm here and I'm very glad that I put in the work. So
Yeah, now
just
I
because
can
people make
understand. Now
fun
you
of
are
me,
feeling, and now you are feeling so so wonderful, so good. One day you could not speak English. Now you are a teacher in English platform. I can understand that
yeah,
feeling.
yeah. And now when I'm teaching classrooms in my college, I see students who are like me. I see students from Tamil medium. I see students of scholarship. I was a scholarship student, and
Yeah,
I see students
me
from
too, me
scholarship
too.
background. Yeah. So I see students from them. I take extra care for them, just like my teachers did. And I realize it's just a cycle of us
Yes,
helping
yes.
each other in the end. So
Yeah,
that's why.
a poor person can understand a poor person's feelings, not
Yes,
a rich
exactly.
person.
Exactly. So that's what I want to tell you. Just because people have made fun of your name doesn't mean you should feel ashamed of it. I am very glad that you've accepted it. And I don't know, you will become an English trainer, and whatever people made fun of you will actually become your identity.
Yes, yes.
Because I share
You
my
know,
story.
they yes, they still they are laughing. I said to girl, why my name is English? Why my parents gave me? I was feeling uncomfortable. My confidence was so zero. My confidence was so poor because of my name. Then I say every day to God, uh, why you are doing like this? Then I said no, yeah, accept the truth, then you will be happy, and that's the best thing. Then I said okay, if people start laughing because of my name, then I will prove to the world, I will say to the world, and I will introduce to myself with my name.
That's amazing, English. That's amazing. That is the kind of spirit that we should have. It is very heartwarming to see you talk like that. You have no idea. I
Thank you.
feel energized right now because the story that I have, that I'm coming from an English medium, I'm coming from a Tamil medium, joining in an English medium college. It Whenever I tell people that story, I hope they are inspired by it, and I hope they see that anyone can master anything if we just put our mind to it.
Yes, yes. No
And
matter
when
you are your mother tongue, no matter your Tamil medium, ya Telugu, ya Oriya medium, no matter I am a lower middle class, I am a poor, I don't know anything, I am villagers, no matter. I can do everything what I want to do.
Yeah, that is true. Because when I first told in my first year that I wanted to be an English professor, they laughed at me saying, "You can't even speak English. How will you teach English?"
Yes,
And
yes.
I am teaching English in the same exact college that I studied in.
Yeah, that's the best thing.
And
That's the power
yeah,
of our ego.
and most of the students, I mean, my classmates are very good people, but some of their sisters are studying under me now. And they'll be like,
Yeah,
"Varshini ma'am, my sister was your classmate." And I'll be like, "Yeah, I know." And she said you
yeah, I
had
can
very
understand,
confidence.
your feelings. I can understand that feeling.
Yeah. So that's
That's
this is
amazing.
I know this sounds like I'm boasting and showing off, but that is not my intention. I'm
No,
not
no,
trying to show off.
it's not. Yeah, it's not so up. It's the story for every um, unconfident peoples, and
Yeah, it's
yeah,
because
it's the best story.
I am not very smart or very privileged in monetary means. But if I was able to do it, I think anyone can do it.
Yes, yes, that's the best thing to say to the world. If I can, then why you cannot?
Yeah, because I feel like I did not have internet access back like 6 years, 7 years before. I did not have internet access. Internet was not like this at that time. You recharge, you get 1 GB per month. And learning with digital medium was very difficult. So you'll have to learn English the old way only. Learn the
Yes,
grammar
yes,
from books. Try to talk with people that you are in your classmate. They will make fun of you. You will pronounce the words very wrongly because you're learning it from books. So you will make up a pronunciation in your head, but the
yes,
real pronunciation will be entirely different. You wouldn't know it. English is very
yes,
confusing language, I'm telling you. The same
yes, yes.
EAN is different in each word. So I don't know, I've been made fun a lot. But at the end of the day, every time someone made fun of me, it kind of helped me memorize the word better. So I had only one rule. If they laugh at me, I'll never forget that mistake and I will never make the mistake again.
Yes.
So whenever they laugh at me, I get very embarrassed and very ashamed, but I'll never make that mistake again. And one day my teacher told me, one of my professors, she told me that this classmates, after 3 years, you won't see anyone. Let them laugh at you. Let them make fun of you. You keep talking because the English that you learn will stay with you, but none of these people will be with you. They will forget you.
Yes.
So you also forget them. But don't forget the mistakes and don't forget that if you learn English now, you won't be embarrassed in the future.
Yeah, that's the best
She was a
motivation,
very good teacher. She only came for like 3 months, but she gave me so not like English grammar tips, but she told me this philosophy of learning anything. If you want to learn something, you should be ready to be made fun of.
Yeah.
So I followed that till now. Now I'm learning Japanese because I like Japanese drama and movies and I like Japanese literature. So I'm learning Japanese now and I am learning from someone who's 5 years younger than me. And
So, do you
I
have a
take,
Japanese partner?
yeah, I have a Japanese practitioner and she's very young. She's actually a student and she lives in Malaysia. And she teaches me Japanese and I make horrible, horrible basic mistakes all the time. And she's like, you're very old than me. Can you put in more effort? She's also very understanding, but my ego, right? My ego is very strong. So I feel like I'm a professor. I'm older than you. And I don't know. I'm in a different position, but I'm still making mistakes in front of a 18-year-old. That is very embarrassing for me. But then I go back to my learning philosophy that if you need to learn something, you have to humble yourself, you have to make mistakes,
Yes.
you have to get
Yes.
embarrassed, you have to get laughed at. That is the only way you learn anything.
Yes, starting is so hard always. Always starting is hard. If you afraid for mistake and embarrass fun, then you cannot learn anything.
Yeah, we cannot learn anything if we're embarrassed to make mistakes. And I am glad you took the journey of today, and I think you should stick with it. And you will probably become an English tutor, and your name will get a very different meaning then.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, English, I have like a few suggestions for you. These are the same mistakes that I did when I was learning English. Um, you need to surround yourself with more English content. You need to hear English a lot because just imagine you as a baby. How did you learn your mother tongue?
Yes.
You did not sit down and write and read it. You heard it and you started mimicking it. You started just reacting it. You heard what your parents were saying and you started saying the words in the exact same manner. That is the natural way of learning any language and it's also the easiest way. So I would want you to at least listen to any kind of English content for 3 hours a day. It can be movies, it can be series, it can be songs, it can be podcasts, it can be anything. Whatever helps. For me it was movies and series because I don't know, I like movies. I like watching movies. I like watching English movies. So I watched movies with subtitles. So it also helped my pronunciation because when the word comes in the subtitle, I'll be able to hear the word also.
Yes.
And sometimes there will be like very big words. I'll write it down sometimes, but that is very rare. You don't have to keep a notebook and ruin the entire entertainment process. Just enjoy the movie and keep hearing more English. 3 hours a day. And if you can you read like out loud without feeling shy? I want you to read for 2 minutes every day out loud. You can't read it in your mind. It can be even newspaper.
Okay.
I want you to read it like out loud. You have like, okay, today is November 1st. Today Rajiv Gandhi went here. Like that. I want you to read it out loud. I want you to hear yourself reading. Because sometimes what we do is our English sounds very correct and nice in our head. But when we say the sentence, we realize that there is something wrong with the sentence.
Yes.
So that is one problem that I had. So my teacher said that I should read out loud and it will also improve your accent and pronunciation. And your brain will get used to you talking in English more. It won't be shocked by English. It'll get used to English. For me, one problem I had was when I started talking in English, when I hear the English, I'll take 1 or 2 minutes to understand the sentence first. Then I'll think in my regional language. Then I'll think it in the answer in native language. Then I'll translate it into English and then I'll speak. So obviously it was very, very slow.
Yeah, I am doing
So
that same thing.
yeah, so how do we get rid of it is we start thinking in English, but that won't happen overnight. So in order for our brain to get used to get in practice of thinking in English, we have to give it few suggestions like reading and listening. The brain will passively pick up all these sentences and words. And when you are in need of those words or those sentences, you will be able to pick it from the reference library of your brain and use it. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
Please don't feel like I'm teaching you English.
No,
These are
no,
some
no.
things that helped me along the
Yeah,
journey.
it's so
These are like
helpful.
my
I
personal
can understand.
experiences. This is not something I picked up from YouTube or anything. This is not a teaching technique or anything. It's just few things that I did, and it has
Yeah, I
helped
can
me great.
understand because it's your experience. You are,
Yeah,
yes, I can understand.
these are. I mean, I when I started talking in English, I wrote down all of the challenges I had in English. First was understanding what they were saying. Half the time I did not understand at all. Forget replying in English. First, I have to understand. That itself was a problem for me.
Yeah, I can understand so clear and I can speak better than myself. But when I am talking with other person, I was little, I was little afraid. I'm saying wrong, I'm saying right, and
Yeah,
my
yeah.
environment is not
That is
my
very
side.
common. That is very common for me. Like you can write down all of the challenges you have while speaking in English, and then you have to give a solution for each challenge. For me, it was understanding, which is listening skills. So I tried listening to more English, and then it was speaking out, which is speaking skills. So I didn't have the courage to speak, so I started reading out aloud. And then for me it was also a problem of writing, so I watched more movies and learned more words. The subtitles, they give you a very good amount of vocabulary. You learn new sentence patterns, new words, and new way of saying the same thing. For example, your English will become more stylish when you use, like, if I wanted water back 5 years, I'll be like, I want water. But now, in a stylish way, I'll put it like, I can use some water. This is something I learned from the movies, because no one is going to sit down with me and tell me, Varshini, there are 5 different ways you can ask for water. They are not going to do that for me. But if I watch movies, I'll be able to pick up these stylish, accented sentences and I'll use it in my daily speech. My entire English delivery changed, transformed completely after watching movies. My English became more stylish. And that is always a goal to, I mean, in order for you to feel confident in your English, you have to always try to make it more professional and stylish. Yeah. And that will help you.
Thank you.
So I hope this class was useful to you. I hope you
Yes,
like
yes,
this
so
class. And
useful.
okay, I would love to meet you again, and don't give up. All the best for you. Even if we don't meet again, please take care of yourself and don't let anyone stray you away from your path. Don't let
Yes,
any others laugh or bullying let you disturb it in your way.
yes, yes. Now my emotion is so hard. No one can destroy me.
Exactly, that's the spirit English. I hope you. I hope good things happen to you and take care of yourself. I'll try to see you again and bye.
Yes, yes. Bye.